real quarterbacks is Baker Mayfield, who him and Odell, even before this trade happened, started to have a budding friendship, playing each other in video games, all that. And again, it sounds stupid to bring up things like that. You know, he's best friends with Landry and he has a friendship with Baker. But when you're talking about such a combustible guy that can just blow up on the sidelines and freak out, like, it is important to have those social connections for a guy like Eli Manning. For a guy like Odell Beckham. You get rid of an Eli Manning, and you get Baker Mayfield in there. And obviously his stock goes flying through the roof with this. We already were so much higher on him. We've talked about it on this podcast at length. He was our QB6 as compared to a QB 12 to 13 ranking. And this, of course, will get the sheep to start catching up. You got a guy like Odell Beckham coming in. It's going to send Baker's ADP through the roof. But just how high are they going to put him? And I mean, we were so all in on Pat Mahomes last year, yet our ranking, we had him 10 spots higher at like QB9 versus like 18 for the experts, but that still just didn't reflect how much we praise this guy. And I feel like I'm not going to make that same mistake with Baker, because I truly see this guy throwing for 5,000 yards and maybe 30 to 40 touchdowns. So he's all the way up to my QB3 right now with this move. From number 6, the only guys I take over him, of course, Patrick God Mahomes and Andrew Luck, and that's kind of questionable. I'm not positive I would take Andrew Luck over him. I think I would, but maybe I even move Baker all the way up to 2. And Deshaun Watson in that tier and conversation as well, just because he's got so much upside and really picked it up at the end of last year. But for me, Baker could go as high as 2, and right now is my number 3 quarterback. We already loved him because Freddie Kitchens, the continuity of him staying there was huge. When he took over, Baker just blew up and had a 4,500 38 TD pace. And then you add in Todd Monken, who we've already raved about, brings those air raid concepts, talks about how he likes having fun, how can we be explosive. That's what the game's all about, big plays. I like big plays. And now you get the ultimate big play threat to go with the ultimate big play arm and Baker Mayfield. The mix is too perfect. The marriage is too beautiful for me not to love everything about Baker Mayfield. Just like we talked about with Mahomes, everything just stacked up so perfectly that the stock score went through the roof. There's nothing I don't like about Baker Mayfield's stock profile, so why not ranking all the way up at number 2? That's where he's going for me. I absolutely love him, and he's going to be the guy I go all in on. I don't like to take quarterbacks early. I feel like he's going to be like a 6th to 7th rounder that I end up sinking my teeth into, though.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't think your quarterback rankings are crazy at all. I'd obviously put Mahomes ahead of him, and then after that, it's like question mark. It's like, there's
right?
two or three guys that maybe might be better, but I mean, I don't know. I might take him second. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could see Luck doing better, but it's like one of these things for me in fantasy is, I mean, I like Baker's weapons cabinet a little better, and I'd rather pull for Baker. I'd rather watch Baker.
You want to exactly.
Like, if I'm like gun to my head, got to pick a quarterback after Mahomes, like, I would definitely pick Baker before Luck.